They have to add something to it to make themselves stay relevant. And what you don't know, it weakens your authority in God because we have to live after the model of Christ. Christ said apostle, prophet, pastor, evangelist, teacher. So when he called Paul, and Paul had all the doctorates, divinity, MDIV, lead this. Paul said, don't none of that matter to learn the knowledge of Christ. So I know your pastor called himself Dr. Marvin, whatever, got a doctorate in divinity. I'm telling you, they're not in alignment with God. They ain't in alignment with God. Because if we have one of the most powerful men in Jesus' time, who we like to brag, writing 3/4 of the Bible, notice when he called everything he learned dumb, which means his degrees, his relationship, his parent, how he grew up, he said, that don't mean nothing to me. He took on the identity of Christ. Christ said he made himself a servant. We get in God, we want to be chief apostle. We want to be doctor, whatever. We want to be public figure. Why we just can't be a servant? Because you want the extra glory. I know a guy right now that went to theology school and passed, and he's in a church right now. He don't want nobody to know that he actually got a degree because he said, I don't want to be like the rest of the preachers in the church. He don't want nobody to know. But watch this. When God called you, why do people think you got to go seek man's knowledge and now you done got these doctorates? You think you better than somebody else. Do you know most of the people I mentor teach that they got doctorates and I got a GED, but they listen to everything I say as God tell me to say? Do you know everything I teach them, they didn't teach them in theology school? Because theology is man's way of figuring God out. It's not God's way of trying to reach man. Ain't nothing wrong with it if you did it, but you done learned man interpretation, man school, man thought, and then you come out and you try to go against somebody who learned everything from the Spirit. And what you forgot, it was the Holy Spirit that gave man the wisdom to get to school that some of y'all done graduated from.
Transformation, center we proclaim.